Wetlands are a distinct ecosystem which is overwhelmed by water, either seasonally or permanently. The primary factor that distinguishes wetlands from other land environments is its biodiversity. Wetlands provide a habitat for animals and plants which home a wide diversity of life, and greatly differ from the diversity of many other terrestrial and aquatic environments. Wetlands are a critical part to our environment, as some of the benefits of wetlands include shoreline stability, reducing the impact of floods, improvement of water quality, and absorbing pollutants. Moreover, they are main suppliers of fresh water for human use and can regulate greenhouse gases due to its high plant activity storing carbon from the atmosphere. Wetlands might not be the prettiest of places. However, they are among the world's most productive ecosystems and are home to cradles of biodiversity. The services that these ecosystems provide form the backbone of coastal communities of wildlife and people. Each of these systems rely on plants, soil, water, and wildlife interactions to sustain their wetland functions. Coastal wetlands alongside their ecosystems are being lost at an alarming rate. Some of the things that threaten wetlands include industrial threats, invasive species, pollution, climate change, and dams. The destruction of wetland ecosystems has huge implications on surrounding environments, threaten biodiversity, and can lead to an increase of global temperatures. In Australia, many coastal wetlands are influenced by their physical structure. Tides, rainfall, and seasonal changes in stream flow are crucial for regulating water salinity. However, invasive species of grass, such as almond grass, create anthropogenic tidal barriers and change the natural ecosystem of wetlands. A buildup of freshwater and saltwater environments encourage invasive species such as almond grass to grow rapidly, changing the physical structure of coastal wetlands and disrupting the food chain. The increasing of global temperatures due to climate change also leads to the decline in wetlands. Changes in temperature influence animals to find cooler environments. In extreme conditions, wetlands can dry up water sources, leading to its collapse. The issue with wetlands is that their important economic, social, and environmental values are not well recognized by the larger community. Moreover, it is not taken into consideration when plans to develop buildings are made. In Australia, there has been much scientific attention to the ecological aspects of wetland degradation. However, modern studies suggest that non-ecological causes may play a major role in wetland decline. This may be indication of larger corporations exploiting the lack of knowledge in communities about wetlands, allowing them to further their profits through project development. Industrial threats are the major factor of the declining rates of wetlands, such as the draining of wetlands, which are done purely for commercial development, as wetlands provide a highly productive agricultural land and allows for structures for tourism facilities to be built. The United States has lost more than 50% of its wetlands since the 1600s. Similarly, Australia has also lost a large percentage of wetlands and is one of our most threatened ecosystems. However, Australia has continued to implement national policies, strategies, and programs to protect wetlands. While the US has its own national policies set in place, they have proven to be ineffective, as studies suggest that by 2080, there will be a 20% decline in wetlands in the US based off ecological impacts alone, and that coastal wetlands will go extinct due to direct and indirect human destruction. We all understand the ever-increasing demand for urbanization as population rates soar globally. However, the destruction of wetlands for any requirement is a detriment to our quality of life. The precautionary principle states that a lack of scientific certainty should not be used as an excuse to postpone measures to prevent environmental degradation. The increasing decline of our wetlands evidently proves the blatant disregard for the guidelines set in place. It is crucial for the conservation of wetlands that we spread awareness to what wetlands are and what they do for us. Moreover, knowing what the destructions of wetlands will cause. Wetlands refuge thousands of animals and plant species. They support our economic and environmental values, and they aid us in the fight against climate change.